Imagine you're trapped inside a titanium sphere. Outside, the pressure is so violent it would turn this submarine into metallic dust in 1,000th of a second. Do you feel safe in here? He's stopped. He knows we're here. We broke into their house. In the depths, the size rules have been broken.
Welcome to the realm of the impossible. Today, on the Abyssal Dossier, we will investigate the Law of Titans.
Let's begin with what is small. Have you ever seen an amphipod? Those sea fleas smaller than a grain of rice? Now imagine that same creature, the size of a domestic cat. This is Alicella gigantea, a mass of pale flesh and grotesque joints. Imagine a cockroach the length of your forearm. They do not walk alone. They form swarms. When a carcass falls into the Mariana Trench, they strip it to the bone in 40 minutes. Terrifying efficiency. In 2018, divers found the remains of a seal, the entire body consumed. Only white bones remained. They leave nothing behind. What if fear had legs? 4 meters of span. The giant spider crab patrols the Japanese seafloor like a rusted automaton. It is a geometric anomaly, a nightmare designed by a cold intelligence. But the true titan of the abyss has eyes the size of your head. The colossal squid, 18 meters of pure muscle, heavier than an African elephant. Tentacles covered in suction cups with rotating keratin hooks, tearing chunks of flesh away with every touch. Sperm whales, the only creatures that hunt these squids, rise to the surface covered in scars. Suction marks the size of dinner plates. Each scar a battle fought in the depths. A titanic combat no human has ever witnessed. And here is the detail that will keep you awake tonight. We have only ever found it dead, floating at the surface, already lifeless. We have never filmed one alive in its natural habitat. Imagine what lives down there. So deep, it never needs to rise. So large, it would make this squid seem small. Why? What twisted law allows them to grow so large? The answer lies in the physics of torture. The 3 laws. First, the cold. Water hovers just above freezing. Metabolism slows. Life enters slow motion. They don't just grow, they take longer to die. Second, oxygen. Cold water is a fuel-rich reservoir. Larger bodies demand more gas. The abyss provides it in excess, pumping cells beyond their limits. And the final rule, pressure. 400 atmospheres, 12 elephants standing on every inch of your body. Paradoxically, being large helps. There is a law of physics science hates to admit. The colder the place, the bigger the monster must be. They did not choose to be giants. The abyss forced them. In the abyss, hunger is eternal, and there is one simple rule. If you are big enough, nothing will try to eat you, except, perhaps, something even bigger. But there is one giant that breaks even these rules. A creature so ancient it witnessed the fall of entire human empires, and it is still alive. Think about it. When the French Revolution was cutting off heads, some of these sharks were being born. They watched human empires burn, wars begin and end, towers rise and fall, while they kept swimming in the darkness, indifferent to our existence. They can live 400 years, sentinels of time. In the abyss, time and size do not obey our laws. They created their own.
For centuries, we laughed at kraken legends. We called them folklore, drunken sailors' superstition. But they were right. The monsters are real. They simply live where we cannot see them.
Less than 5% of the ocean has been explored. Abyssal Gigantism teaches us a humiliating lesson. The Earth is not ours. Most of the planet is dark, cold, and inhabited by titans who consider a human being insignificant.
Evolution found a path in the darkness. The question that remains is, what else is growing down there, waiting for the moment to rise?
Abyssal Dossier, File 003, closed. The next file will be released Sunday, 12 p.m. Subscribe to gain access. And be careful what you choose to look for.